damage report again. All I'm gonna say is that I'm incredibly impressed with both of these vehicles. Basically, all we've got here is just some more typical pinstriping, you know. We've got on the front bumper here, there's a, hopefully you can see that right there. Little scuff right there. Nothing too serious though. I just kind of, I guess I grazed a rock a little bit there. More pinstriping. This one is from Kelly Flats right there, but all of these new little ones here, those are new. All that one went right through my PlayStation decal. Kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? You'll have noticed that I didn't take any of the hard lines here, and that's because I don't have any protection on my rockers anymore. The rockers are still okay. This is a trail to add to the list to come back to when I have rock sliders and a lift for sure. Scuffed up the towing package pretty good, but I don't really care about that too much. We've got a new dent, boys. Look at that. Oh man. Look at that, it cracked the paint up at the top here. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go. But all things considered, not too terrible. If that's all that happened, I'm happy.
All right, so as far as the explanation with the bumper here, when I was spotting him, it was essentially either, you know, maybe mess up his bumper, which it did, or potentially slam down on his rockers. And, you know, I figured lesser of two evils at that point and go for the bumper, which, I mean, first thing I told him was it still looks better than the passenger side, so I think he's all good.
Which is true, and I was planning on replacing these bumpers regardless, so...
Yeah, I mean, but the undercarriage, everything else looks cherry. A little bit of dentage on some of the skid plates, but that's what they're there for, so...
Exactly.
All things considered, mine fared a lot worse. What I did after Kelly Flats, because I rubbed so bad, is I actually trimmed my fenders. So if you look at that video, you can actually see there's a little bit extra here that stuck out, and my tires just mangled that so bad. Unfortunately, I think I do need to get bump stops because they're just kind of deteriorated, but it did rub up in here. I don't know if you can get on the camera. There was some white paint, and you can definitely see it up here where it's gone now. I actually went to Johnny Park without Sam about a week ago, and that's where I got most of the damage here. And then if you look over on the passenger side, of course, same trimmed fender. This one looks a little bit worse. This got worse, but when we got here is probably more like that. Yeah, like that. Now it's just pushed in again, so whatever. I mean, it's a beater rig. But the cross member took another good hit. My rear axle took a little bit of a hit, and then my front axle a little bit, but they're not leaking. So I didn't crack anything, which was nice. But for the biggest thing, which I don't care about too much, is if you look at the tow hook here, this is thick metal and it is just mangled. But I'm eventually going to get rid of this bumper anyways and get one that has this stuff built in up top so it doesn't mess with my clearance. But yeah, that's probably the worst of it. And it just hit it pretty good. But my skid plate, it didn't hit any of that, so it is what it is. But I would say to anyone, I definitely recommend this trail if you have the rig to do it. It's very fun.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Colorado Off-Road. Subscribe to Josiah. I'll link his channel in a end screen element, whatever they're called, and the description. Go watch the other ones if you want to see the other ones. I'll have a playlist linked on the outro as well. But I guess that's going to be it, guys. So until the next video, thank you for watching.